Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhi Tamastuma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Welcome back to this session on the 11th chapter. We are somewhere in the middle of the 11th chapter. As you've seen, the 10th and 11th chapters are more poetic in nature. They talk about so many elements. So, although, like I mentioned, the philosophical content is very less in these two chapters, the cultural and the emotional content is very, very remarkable. So, for example, if you just go through the 10th chapter, you will be introduced to so many of the important concepts and terminologies in our tradition with regard to the deities, the various classes of demigods, and so many aspects of the culture are brought in the attempt of Krishna to show that the splendor of the splendid, the best of whatever is there. So many varieties have been shown to us in the 10th chapter. And in the 11th chapter, there is a very poetic description of the Vishwarupa, and we are given a sort of concrete grip to understand the abstract. Because when we say all pervading Brahman and something which is there everywhere, omnipresent, and things like that, it is just an idea. It is very difficult for us to give shape to that idea. But when you saw the description of the Vishwarupa and on all sides and the different fiery mouths and all the beings are entering and the hordes of sages are saying let all be well, and some of them are afraid, some of them are trembling. Now this is a very visual image that is given, and it becomes easier for us to visualize, for us to connect with that idea. Otherwise, it is just an abstract concept. So, to that extent, the 11th, 10th, and 11th chapters are important. Now, the reason I mentioned, one of my good friends, Sri Sudhakar, had written to me yesterday, and he was mentioning how the 11th chapter is his favorite chapter, and maybe I'm not giving much importance to it. So then I wrote back to him saying that the main purpose of our course, what we are doing, is to try and take some learnings from Gita for our personal development. So the Gita is such a treasure trove, we can take from any part of it. So if you enter, like if you've seen a National Treasure movie, it is like that full room is full of treasures. Okay, where will you start taking the treasure? Will you take in the left side or right side, or some golden bowl somewhere there, or some beautiful statue or somewhere else? Anywhere you can take, it's huge treasure trove. So from any part of Gita, based on what is relevant to you, what is appealing to you, you can take it. So each of us will have our own preferences. Now, although I'm running through each verse, I will have my own preferences. And aligned to that, I will have certain bias, innate bias. In fact, even in the third and fourth adhyaya, I used to get some feedback saying that you are looking down on upasana, you are not for sadhana, you are not for bhakti. But well, I have my biases, but as much as possible in an unbiased way, we are trying to go through the verses. At the end of this, you should pick up whatever is relevant for you, whatever you really like, because any corner, like I said, is like a room full of treasure. Any corner you will find the gold. It is question of which corner you like to pick from, which corner appeals to you. So that's something to be kept in mind. Of course, at the end of the 11th adhyaya, we'll discuss a little bit more about the importance of the chapter and what is mentioned in it. So we saw this verse yesterday. Now we will take the 28 and 29 together as one unit and then discuss it. So he says, Yatha nadinam bahavom buvegaha samudram evabhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naraloka vira vishanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. Then he says, Yatha pradiptam jwalanam patanga vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha tavapi vaktrani samruddha vegaha. Again, these are longer verses. Just as rivers having many torrents swiftly flow into the ocean, and just as moths are drawn into the blazing fire only to be burnt, so also these heroes of the world, all these great kings and heroes of the world, rush into your mouths for their own destructions. So, yatha nadinam bahavaha ambuvegaha samudram eva abhimukaha dravanti. So, just like nadinam, all the rivers, bahavaha ambuvegaha, having many torrents, samudram eva abhimukaha dravanti. They all flow into the ocean. They are traveling towards the ocean, they flow into the ocean. Tatha ami naraloka viraha. Similarly, these Nara Loka Viraha, the great warriors, the great heroes of the human world, or the great heroes of the world, Nara Loka Viraha, Abhivijwalanti, they are kind of getting burnt. Tava Vaktrani Vishanti, they enter your Vaktrani. There's not just one face or one mouth, there are infinite mouths. So they are entering all your mouths only to be burnt. Abhivijwalanti. Yatha samruddha vegaha patanga pradipaha jwalanam nashaya vishanti. So, samruddha vega, very quickly, patangaha, the moths, pradiptam jwalanam, the blazing fire, just for the sake of destruction, nashaya vishanti, they enter, tatha eva samruddha vegaha lokaha, the people of the world at great speed, tava vaktrani api nashaya vishanti, they enter your various mouths only to be destroyed. So, yatha nadinam bahavombu vegaha
यथा नदीनां बहवोऽम्बवेगाः
समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति
समुद्रमेवाभिमुखा द्रवन्ति
तथा तवामि नरलोकवीरा
तथा तवामि नरलोकवीरा
विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति.
विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिविज्वलन्ति.
Thank you. यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतंगा
यथा प्रदीप्तं ज्वलनं पतंगा
विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्ध वेगाः
विशन्ति नाशाय समृद्धवेगाः
तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः
तथैव नाशाय विशन्ति लोकाः
तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्ध वेगाः.
तवापि वक्त्राणि समृद्धवेगाः.
Thank you. Then he goes on to say, Lelihyase grasamana samantat lokan samagran vadanair jwaladbhihi tejobhirapurya jagat samagram bhasastavograh pratapanti vishnoho. So you are hungrily licking up and devouring all the worlds from every side with your fiery mouths, and your brilliance is burning, scorching the entire universe. Jwaladbihi vadanaihi samagran lokan samantat krastamanah lelihyase. You're licking up and devouring the entire samagran lokan, the entire world. Jwaladbihi vadanaihi, by of blazing fury mouths. So your mouths which are ablaze, you are devouring the entire world. And from every side, from all the sides, you are just like hungrily licking up and devouring the words. Vishnu, Tava ugraha bhasaha tejobhi apurya samagram jagat pratapanti. So your fury, your terrifying what do you say, tejobihi, by the radiance, your terrifying brilliance, all the entire world is getting burnt. Apurya Samagram Jagat Pratapanti. It is getting scorched. So they are just completely you're devouring the universe. Lelihyase grasamana samantat
लेलिह्यसे ग्रसमानः समन्तात्
lokan samagran vadanair jwaladbhihi
लोकान् समग्रान्
vadanair vadana is face vadanair jwaladbhihi
वदनैज्ज्वलद्भिः
tejobhirapurya jagat samagram
तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत्समग्रं
bhasastavograha pratapanti vishnoho.
भासस्तवोग्राः प्रतपन्ति विष्णुः.
So when it's a sambodhana, it will become Vishnu. So Vishnu Ukaranta will become Vishnu when addressing. So sometimes these sambodhana versions are little unusual. आख्याहि मे को भवानुग्र रूपो नमोस्तुते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यं न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्. So he says, I bow down to you, foremost of deities, foremost of gods. Have mercy on me and tell me who you are in this dreadful form. I don't understand your nature or purpose. So he is completely confused about what is happening because this very, very ghastly scene happening in front of him, everything getting devoured. What really is happening? Devavara, foremost of gods, or the noblest of gods. Ugra Rupaha Bhavan Kaha Me Akhyahi. Tell me, what is the purpose? What is this the Ugra Rupa, this fierce form of yours? What is it? I don't understand what is the nature or the purpose of this terrible vision. Te namahastu. I bow down to you. Prasida, have mercy on me. Adyam bhavantam vijnatam ichhami. I want to understand who you are. You're this foremost deity, but you are in this dreadful form. What is the nature of this thing? Tam pravrittim nahi prajanami. I don't understand your uh, purpose. I don't understand your existence. What is the point of this? What is the meaning of this vision I'm seeing? Basically, that's what he's saying. Akhyahi me ko bhavan ugra rupo
आख्याहि मे को भवानुग्ररूपो
namostu te deva vara prasida
नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद
vijnatum ichhami bhavantamadhyam
विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यं
nahi prajanami tava pravrittim.
न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्.
Krishna replies, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Kalosmi Lokakshayakrit Pravriddho Lokahartumiva Pravrittaha Ritepitvana Bhavishyanti Sarve Yevasthita Pratyanikeshu Yodhaha. So I am time, the mighty destroyer of the world. Then he goes on to explain in the next 2-3 verses. So I think it is better to see this 32, 33, 34 as one unit. So this is where he talks about I am time and pratyanikeshu yodaha. Then he says tasmat tvam uttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrun bhungshva rajyam samruddham mayaivaite nihatah purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavya sachin. द्रोणंच भीष्मंच जयद्रथंच कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठा युध्यस्व जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्. So this can be seen as one unit. So he says, I am time, the mighty destroyer of the world. I am engaged now in the destruction of all creation. With or without you, all these warriors are going to die because I've already killed them. Therefore, arise and be victorious. Fight merely to show the world your skill in archery. Do not hesitate. Kill Drona, Bhishma, Karna, Jayadratha, and all the other brave warriors whom I have already killed. Conquer your enemies and enjoy the beautiful kingdom. Be fearless, fight, and you will win. This is what he says in these three shlokas together. Let's look at the Anvaya of each shloka, the prose order. The 34nd, he says, Loka Kshayakrit Pravriddaha Kalaha Asmi. I am time, Kala. And the kind of, and what is the time doing? Loka Kshayakrit Pravriddaha. Now engaged in the destruction of the people of the world. Loka Kshayakrit Kalaha Asmi. Then Lokan Samahartum Iva Pravrittaha. So right now I'm engaged in this activity of destruction. Tvam rite pratyanikeshu ye avasthita yodha sarve api na bhavishyanti. So I have already, whether you in this battlefield, whether you fight or you don't fight, with or without you, Tvamrate Pratyanikeshu ye avasthita yodha, all these warriors who are standing in front of you, Sarve apina bhavishanti, none of them are going to be existing. They're all going to die. Whether you fight in this war or not, it has already been decided. They're all going to die. Then next he says Savyasachin. So it's interesting, uses the word Savyasachin as a epithet for Arjuna, because Savyasachi basically means a person who is ambidextrous. So Arjuna is called Savyasachi because he can shoot arrows with both left and right hands. He's ambidextrous, a very skilled warrior. So almost the suggestion is that just fight to show show the world your ambidextrous skills in archery. Just fight so people know that you're a great archer, because already the result is decided. Don't worry about the result. Tasmat tvam uttishtha. Therefore, stand up, get up. Yashaha labhasva. Attain fame, and you will get great glory. Shatrun jitva samruddham rajyam bhungshva. So having defeated all the enemies, Shatrun jitva samruddham rajyam bhungshva. So enjoy the bountiful kingdom. Ete maya eva purvam eva nihata. So this has already been decided by me. Nimitta matram bhava. So just be a tool in the larger scheme of things. Don't think that you are the one who is involved in the whole thing. You happen to be there at that time. So this is already ordained. You are just there at that point of time, and you are fulfilling that role. So it's like, in a game of cricket, there is somebody by a stroke of luck is given the opportunity to score the winning runs. So you can't predict that, I have to score the winning runs. You may get the chance, or you may not get the chance. Even if you're an opening batsman, you're been there all through carrying the bat. You may be a non-striker when the time comes to close the innings. So I have to be the person who is going to score the winning runs. No, we are going to win. Don't worry. We are a strong team. And then the other team is weak, and already they have lost morale. All that, just show your skills in archery. You have got this great opportunity. You're standing here. You can, like MS Dhoni, you can score that last 6 or 4 or whatever. You're standing here. Just, you're the instrument at that point of time. It so happens that you are there at the crease. You are batting, and you are going to score the winning run. So just nimitta matram bhava. You just happen to be there. Then the 34th shloka, he says, Dronancha Bhishmancha Jayadratancha Karnan Tatha Anyan Api Yodha Viran Maya Hatan Tvam Jahi. So all the people, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and all other brave warriors, I have already killed them. So you just have to kill them here. So it is already ordained at the level of the future. It is already going to happen. This is a sure thing. You just have to execute it. You just have to bring it into fruition. So ma vyatishtaha. So don't be don't be worried. Don't tremble. Yudhyasva. So don't be afraid. Go and fight. Rane sapatnan jetasi. You will win. You will defeat all the warriors, your enemies on the battlefield. So let's take these three verses of Krishna, one after the other. So Sri Bhagavan Vacha.
Sri Bhagavan
Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddho
Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravruddho
lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha
Lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha
ऋतेपित्वान भविष्यन्ति सर्वे
Rutepittvana bhavishyanti sarve
येव स्थिताः प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः
Yeva stitaha pratyanikeshu yodhaha
प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः. Okay, then तस्मात् त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व
Tasmatvam yuttishta yasholabhasva
जित्वा शत्रून् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धम्
Jitva shatrun bhungshva rajyam samriddham
मयैवैते निहताः पूर्वमेव
Mayaivaite nihataha purvameva
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin
द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च
Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadratam cha
कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान्
कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान्
मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठा
मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमा व्यथिष्टा
युध्यस्व जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्.
युद्धस्य जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्.
Then Sanjaya Vacha. एतत् श्रुत्वा वचनं केशवस्य कृताञ्जलिर्वेपमानः किरीटी नमस्कृत्वा भूय एवाह कृष्णं स गद्गदं भीतः प्रणम्य. So hearing these words of Krishna, Arjuna was trembling, and with his palms joined in prayer, he offered salutations. He was overwhelmed with fear. So again and again, he bowed down, he prostrated in front of Krishna and spoke in a very choked and faltering voice. So Kiriti, again, one of the epithets of Arjuna, Kiriti Keshavasya etat vachanam shrutva. Having heard these words of Keshava, Keshava is Krishna, etat vachanam shrutva, having heard this, Kritanjalihi, so he's got his hands together in Anjali Mudra, Vepamana Bhitaha, so he's trembling, Vepamanaha Bhita, very afraid, is overcome by fear. Krishnam Namaskritva, having offered salutations to Krishna, Sa Gadgadam, along like a trembling voice, a choked voice, Bhuyaha Eva Pranamya Aha, and having saluted to him, having offered his namaskara, he says these words. So Sanjaya Uvacha.
Sanjaya Uvacha.
Etat Shrutva Vachanam Vasya.
Etat Shrutva Vachanam Keshavasya.
So etat plus Shrutva will become etat Shrutva. So that's one of the Chutva Sandhi. So etat Shrutva Vachanam Keshavasya Kritanjalir Vepamana Kiriti.
Kritanjalir Vepamana Kiriti.
Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam.
Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam.
Sa Gadgadam Bhita Pranamya.
Sa Gadgadam Bhita Pranamya.
Then Arjuna Uvacha Sthane Hrishikesha Tava Prakirtya Jagat Prahrishyati Anurajyate cha Jagat Prahrishyatyanurajyate cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti cha Siddha Sanghaha. So Rakshasas are running away from you in all directions, while the rest of the world is truly delighted to sing your glory, and hordes of Siddhas are bowing to you with respect. So Hrishikesha, again one of the names of Krishna, Tava prakirtya jagat prahrishyati anurajyate cha. So the entire world, the entire universe is very happy to sing your praises. Prahrishyati, it's delighted to sing your glory. Prakirtya. And it is enjoying in praising you. Rakshamsi bhitani disha dravanti. So out of fear, bhitani rakshamsi. So all the rakshasas are running away from you in all directions. Disha dravanti. They're going in all directions because of fear. Sarve siddha sangaha cha namasyanti. Etat sarvam sthane. So this hordes of siddhas are bowing to you with respect in this place. Arjuna uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Sthane hrishikesha tava prakirtya.
Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya.
Jagat prahrishyatyanurajyate cha.
Jagat Prahrishyatya Anirujyate cha.
Rakshamsi bhitani disho dravanti.
Rakshansi Bhitani Disho Dravanti.
Sarve namasyanti cha siddha sangaha.
Sarve Namasyanti cha Siddha Sangaha.
He says, Kasmacha te na nameran mahatman gariyase brahmano pyadi kartre ananta devesha jagannivasa tvamaksharam sadasat tatparam yat. And why would they not bow down to you, O great one? You are the primeval cause greater than even Lord Brahma. You are infinite and imperishable, the abode of the universe and the Lord of gods. You are what all there is, what there isn't, and beyond that. So, Mahatman, noble one, great, great soul. Brahmana api gariyase adikartre te kasmat cha sarvena nameran. So, you are the primal cause. You are even greater than Lord Brahma. Brahmana api gariyase. You are even greater than Lord Brahma. Adikartre. You are the first cause, the primal cause of everything. Te kasmat cha na nameran. Sarve na nameran. How in the world will they not? Why will they not bow to you? You are the best. You are the foremost, the supreme. Naturally, they bow down to you. Ananta Devesha Jagannivasa. So you are, the Lord of Lords, infinite, and the abode of the universe. Tvam Sat Asat Tatparam Yat Aksharam. So what is there? Sat. What is not there? Asat. And beyond that, you are everything. You are the indestructible, imperishable being. So kasmacha te na nameran mahatman.
Kasmacha te na nameran Mahatman.
Gariyase brahmano pyadi kartre.
Gariyase Brahmano Pyadi Kartre.
Ananta devesha jagannivasa.
Ananta Devesha Jagannivasa.
Tvamaksharam sadasat tat param yat.
Tvamaksharam Sadasat Tat Param Yat.
Tvam adideva purusha puranaha. Tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam. Vettasi vedyam cha param cha dhama. Tvaya tatam vishwamananta rupa. So you are the primal God, the primordial person, the ultimate refuge of the universe. You are the knower and the goal of all knowledge. You are the supreme abode and you pervade the universe with your infinite form. So Ananta Rupa, it is a address to Krishna, one of infinite form. Tvam Adideva Purana Purushaha. So you are the foremost God and Purana Purusha. Purana Purusha, like the ancient, and Purana is what is ancient and ever relevant. So Puram api Nava. I don't remember the Nirvachana exactly, but basically Purana is something that is ancient as well as modern, ancient as well as relevant. So it is ever fresh. That's what Purana just does not mean something which is old. Purana is a reference to something which is ancient yet relevant. Purana, Purusha is the primordial spirit. Tvam asya vishwasya param nidhanam vetta asi. So you are the, ultimate refuge of the universe. You are you are the one who knows everything, and you are the refuge of the universe. Vedyam cha param dhamam cha. So you are the one which is to be known. You are the goal of knowledge and the supreme abode. Vishwam tvaya tatam. The entire universe is pervaded by you. Tvamadi deva purusha puranaha.
त्वमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः
Tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam.
त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानं
Vettasi vedyam cha parancha dhama.
वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम
Tvaya tatam vishwam ananta rupa.
त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप.
Then he says, Vayur Yamogni Varuna Shashankaha Prajapatistvam Prapitamahascha Namo Namastestu Sahasra Kritvaha Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste. So you are Yama, you are Vayu, Agni, Varuna, Shashanka, and the grandsire Prajapati. I salute you 1,000 times again and again, over and over again. Tvam Vayuhu, you are Vayu, Yama, Agnihi, then Varunaha, Shashankaha is the moon. Prajapati Prapitamaha. So Prajapati is like the grandsire, the grandfather of all creatures. Prapitamaha cha. Te sahasra kritvaha nama astu. So 1,000 times I salute you again and again. Punascha bhuya apite nama. Again, over and over again, I salute you. So Yama, as you know, is the god of death and afterlife. He accords punishments or rewards people for what papa or punya they have committed. Vayu is the wind deity, Agni is the fire deity, Varuna is the deity of water and Rita or the cosmic order. Shashanka is moon, Prajapati is the lord of all the creatures, who is the progenitor of the universe. So Vayur Yamognir Varuna Shashankaha
वायुर्यमोऽग्निर्वरुणः शशाङ्कः
Prajapatistvam Prapitamahascha
प्रजापतिं
Prajapatistvam
प्रजा प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च
Namo Namasteshu Sahasrakritvaha
नमो नमस्तेस्तु सहस्रकृत्वः
Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste.
पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते.
Then he says, Namah Purastadatha Prishtataste Namostute Sarvata Eva Sarva Ananta Viryamita Vikramastvam Sarvam Samapnoshi Tatosi Sarvaha. So I salute you from every direction. You have unfathomable energy and immeasurable courage. You pervade everything and therefore you are everything. Purastat Atha Prishtatah Te Namaha. So from the front and from the back, from all direction, I bow down to you. Sarva, all you are basically everything. Te sarvatah eva namaha astu. So I, your Sarvete Sarvatah Eva Namaha Astu. So I bow down to all aspects of you, basically. Ananta Virya, so one who has got unfathomable, infinite energy. Amita Vikramaha Tvam Sarvam Samapnoshi. So you are, unbridled courage, immeasurable courage. Amita Vikramaha Tvam Sarvam Samapnoshi. You are basically pervading everything. You are filling everything. Tataha sarvaha asi. So you are everything because you are pervading everything. You are the whole world, universe. Namah purastadata prishtataste.
नमः पुरस्तादथ पृष्ठतस्ते
Namostu te sarvata eva sarva.
नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वत एव सर्व
Ananta viryamita vikramastvam.
अनन्तवीर्यामितविक्रमस्त्वं
Sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha.
सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वः.
Then we can take this 41 and 42 together. Arjuna says, Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam he Krishna he Yadava he Sakheti ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yat chavahasartham asatkritosi vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu ekotha vapyachyuta tat samaksham tat Kshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. So, taking you for granted as a mere friend and unaware of your greatness, I have arrogantly addressed you as Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey companion, Hey friend, perhaps out of familiarity or sheer carelessness. In whatever other ways I may have jokingly offended you, while at play or at rest, during conversation or at meals, either alone or in the company of others, please forgive me for everything. So, Achyuta, which is a name for Krishna, Tava Mahimanam Idam Ajanata Maya, not knowing your greatness, completely unaware of your greatness, Pramadatva Pranayena Va api, either because of pramada, of kind of error, foolishness, or like not realizing, ignorance, sheer carelessness, va pranayena vapi, or because of love and familiarity and affection, sakha iti matva, having thought of you as just one more of my friends, one as another friend of mine. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakha, I have addressed you in these forms, hey, what, and made fun of you, or I have treated you like one more person. Iti yat prasabham muktam, whatever I have said, in during the various times. So vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu. So either during our vihara, like relaxed time, or shayya during rest, or bhojana during our meals. Apahasartham ekah athava tat samaksham va. So apahasartham. So to me, I might have offended you, I might have mocked you, made fun of you. Ekaha athava tat samaksham va. So I might have done it when we are alone or in the company of others. So whatever I have done, asakrit asi, asatkritaha is whatever kind of offense, whatever wrong I have done. Tat sarvamaham aprameyam tvam kshamaye. So please forgive me for whatever things I have done. Basically, Arjuna has realized that, well, this is not the person I know. He's somebody is so much more. He's got so much more to him than what I have understood, what I have seen. So he's suddenly shocked, because sometimes when you don't know something about a person who you have spent a long time with, and you realize that they have some great ability, then suddenly you're like, oh my God, I've been treating you like one more guy. I didn't know so many things about you, and I have been very cavalier about things. So then he says that you're totally somebody else who I had not even imagined. So therefore, you must forgive me. I have just been treating you like one more of my friends, and I'm unaware of your greatness. And very arrogantly, I have said, that Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Sakha, iti yat prasabham uktam. All, come on, I know you very well. So he realizes, and it is to the credit of Arjuna that he requests for forgiveness, because many times we realize our ego is hurt and we don't want to accept that, oh, I had treated this person wrongly. I mean, even for example, in a social gathering, sometimes you will it happens. It has happened to me also a couple of times, somebody introduces to you to somebody, and you say hello, and they tell you the name doesn't register, and maybe because there are so many people, but the name just doesn't register sometimes. And after about 5 minutes of talking to this person, you're so excited, so interested because this person is doing similar things or is a very brilliant mind or whatever. After 5 minutes, you're like, hey, this is a really brilliant person. I want to be in touch with him or her. And at that point, you're not able to remember the name, because when you started the conversation, you are like, okay, it doesn't matter, maybe somebody. But at the end of 5 or 10 minutes, you realize, oh, this is really important person. I need to be in touch. And then that comes the very embarrassing moment. Sorry, what is your name again? Please tell me so I can note down in my phone. This happens, right? So we don't realize the greatness of somebody by, even though we sometimes when we see them, we don't know their greatness. Sometimes even when we are living with them and we are friends with them, we don't know their greatness. This happens so many times. So therefore, it takes a great level of moral courage to tell the other person, I thought you were some joker, but now I realize you are a great man. I'm very sorry for what I have done and what I have said. It shows the humility and the tender nature of Arjuna also here. So 41 and 42, we'll take it together. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam.
सखेति मत्वा प्रसवं यदुक्तं
He Krishna, he Yadava, he Sakheti.
हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति
Ajanata mahimanam tavedam.
अजानता महिमानं तवेदं
Maya pramadat pranayena vapi.
मया प्रमादात् प्रणयेन वापि
Yat chavahasartham asatkritosi.
यच्छावहसार्थम् असत्कृतोऽसि
Vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu.
विहारशय्यासनभोजनेषु
Ekotha vapyachyuta tat samaksham.
एकोऽथवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षं
Tat kshamaye tvamaham aprameyam.
तत्क्षमाये त्वामहमप्रमेयम्.
Sorry. Then he says, Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujaschya gurur gariyan na tvat samostyabhyadhika kutonyo lokatraye pyapratima prabhava. So, you are the father of the universe, of the animate and the inanimate. You are the object of worship and the greatest teacher. There is no one equal to you in the three worlds. You are of incomparable greatness. How can any other be greater than you? He says, Tvam characharasya. You are charachara, chara achara, the animate and the inanimate. Asya lokasya pitasi. You are the father of this universe, which is and you are the father of the animate and the inanimate. So characharasya asya lokasya pita asi. You are the father of the universe and the and all beings. Pujyaha gariyan guruhu cha. You are the pujya. You are the object of worship, and gariyan guruhu. You are the most supreme, most excellent teacher. Apratima prabhava. You're unmatched. Your influence is unmatched in the there's nobody equal to you. Lokatraya tat samaha na asti. So there is nobody equal to you in the three worlds. You are of incomparable greatness and influence. Abhyadhikaha anyaha kutaha. So how can there be somebody other than you who is greater than you? You are the greatest. So pitasi lokasya characharasya
पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य
tvamasya pujaschya gurur gariyan
त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान्
na tvat samostyabhyadhika kutonyo
न त्वत्समोऽसभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः
kutonyaha, correct, kutonyo loka trayepyapratima prabhava.
लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव
Traye api. So lokatrayepyapratima prabhava.
लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव
Yeah. So good you pointed out. So kutonyo lokaha. So kutonyaha loka will become kutonyo loka. So when it is together, when it's split, it will be anyaha. You're right. Then he says, Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvam ahamisha medyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakyuhu priyah priyayarhasi devasodhum. So, therefore, I offer my respects to you and I plead with you to have mercy on me. Just as a father pardons his son, a friend forgives another, or a lover is kind to his beloved, you too be merciful to me. Deva, O Lord, tasmat, therefore, pranamya kayam pranidhaya idhyam isham tvam aham prasadaye. So, therefore, I offer my respects to you and I request you to have mercy on me, to be kind towards me. And putrasya pita iva, just like how when a son makes a mistake, the father forgives him or, uh, you know, uh, shows him the right path and condones his behavior. Sakyuh sakha iva. So similarly, a friend, two friends, one forgives another. Priyayaha priyaha iva sodhum arhasi. So just like a lover is kind to the beloved, so you too uh, tolerate me, you too bear with me, you too show your mercy and kindness towards me, because I have been rude and all this, right? He says that now you should forgive me. Tasmat pranamya pranidhaya kayam
तस्मात् प्रणम्य प्रणिधाय कायं
prasadaye tvam ahamisha meedhyam
प्रसादये त्वाम् अहमीश मीढ्यम्
piteva putrasya sakheva sakyuhu
पितेव पुत्रस्य सखेव सख्युः
priyah priyayarhasi devasodhum.
प्रियः प्रियायार्हसि देव सोढुम्.
Then adrishta purvam hrishitosmi drishtva bhayena cha pravyathitam mano me tadeva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa. Then we'll take the next one also together along with this. Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichhami tvam drashtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte. So he says, thousand armed one, I'm delighted to have seen this rare form never seen before, and yet I'm trembling. I wish to see you as before. Please assume that four-armed form, wearing a crown and holding a mace, and discuss. Be kind to me and show me your familiar form. Devesha, Jagannivasa, the Lord of Lords, the abode of the universe, Prasida, have mercy on me. Adrishta purvam drishtva hrishita asmi. Adrishta, unseen, purvam, unseen before, something which has never seen before. This is a first of its kind. So I'm rare form which is never seen before. Drishtva, having seen it, Hrishitaha asmi, I'm delighted. Really, it's a great honor for me to see this form which has never been seen before. Deva, again, direct address to Krishna. Me manaha bhayena pravyathitam cha. So my mind is filled with fear. It is trembling. It is shaking. It is disturbed. Tat rupam eva me darshaya. So please show me the form that you had before. Sahasra Baho, O thousand armed, Vishwamurte, in the form of the universe. You have taken the form of the universe itself. Aham Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Tatha Tvam Tatha Eva Drashtumichami. So I want to see you wearing a crown and holding a gada and having the Sudarshana Chakra, the discus. I want to see you in that form. Chaturbhujena tena rupena eva bhava. So take that four-armed form of yours, that familiar form, and be kind to me. So adrishta purvam hrishitosmi drishtva
अदृष्टपूर्वं हृषितोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा
bhayena cha प्रव्यथितं मनो मे
भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनो मे
तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपम्
तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपं
प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास
प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास
किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रहस्तम्
किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रहस्तम्
इच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुमहं तथैव
इच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुमहं तथैव
तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन
तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन
सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते.
सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ते।
Then Krishna replies, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Maya prasannena tavarjunedam rupam param darshitam atma yogat tejo mayam vishwam anantamadyam yanmetvad na drashta purvam. So, with my yogic power and grace, I have revealed to you my universal form, infinite, unique, and full of splendor. Apart from you, no one has seen this form before. So you are the first person to have seen this in this cosmic grandeur. So, Arjuna, yat त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम so of that which has not been seen before except by you प्रसन्नेन मया आत्मयोगात् तेजोमयं विश्वम् अनन्तम् आद्यम् इदं परं मे रूपं तव दर्शितम्. So prasannena maya, out of my joy and by me atma yoga, by my yogic power, by the power of my yoga, and tejomayam, the tejomayam vishwam anantam adyam. So this universal form of mine, which is infinite, which is full of splendor and unique in its own way, ananya, then Adyam idam param me rupam tava darshitam. So first, you are the first person to see this. Nobody has seen this form before. You are the foremost who has seen this. I have shown this to you. I have revealed to you, darshitum. I have shown you this form. I have revealed to you, and you are the first person to have seen this. So Sri Bhagavan Vacha,
श्री भगवानुवाच
Maya prasannena tavarjunedam
मया प्रसन्नेन तवार्जुनेदं
रूपम परम दर्शितम आत्मयोगात्
रूपं परं दर्शितमात्मयोगात्
तेजोमयं विश्वमनन्तमाद्यं
तेजोमयं विश्वमनन्तमाद्यं
यन्मे त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम्.
यन्मे यन्मे त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम्.
And he says, "Na veda yajnadhyayanairna danair na cha danaihi na cha kriyabhirna tapobhirugraihi evam rupa shakya aham nriloke drashtum tvadanyena kuru pravira." So neither by yajna nor by adhyayana, neither by worship nor by scholarship, nor through charitable and pious activities or dana, not even by severe austerities or tapas, can anyone else see me in this form? So Kuru Pravira, the great scion of the Kurus, Nriloke, in the world of men, world of humans, Nriloke, Veda Yajna Adhyayanaihi Evam Rupaha. So by Veda, study of Veda, or Veda Yajna, by the performance of Veda Yajna, neither by the performance of any yajna, nor by scholarship, adhyayanaihi, nor by any scholarship or study, evam rupam aham kenapi drashtum na shakyaha. So nobody can see me in this form. Kenapi is to be understood. Na shakyaha. Nobody can see me in this form. Danaihi na kriyabhihi cha na ugraihi tapobhihi na. So neither by dana nor by any other activities nor by even severe austerities can anybody see me in this form. So it is a very, very rare form. And of course, this form was revealed to Arjuna, and Sanjaya, whatever little he saw, saw it by default. Anyway, Sanjaya also has been given divine eyes by Vyasa. So therefore, Sanjaya also possibly could see part of it. But for the rest of the people, it is not available. So this is something that there is no way anybody could have got it. So Krishna is underlining the fact that, hey, you are really lucky to have seen this. Nobody else has seen this before. So, na veda yajnadhyayanairna danaihi.
न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः
So, yajna plus adhyayana will be yajnadhyayana. So, na veda yajnadhyayanairna danaihi. Na cha kriyabhirna tapobhirugraihi.
न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुगैः
Tapobihi plus ugraihi will become tapobhirugraihi. So, evam rupa shakya aham nriloke.
एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके
द्रष्टुम त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा.
द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीरा.
Okay, we'll see. We'll finish one more shloka, then I think we can wrap it up. Mate vyatha macha vimooda bhavo drishtva rupam ghoram idrin mamedam vyapeta bhihi pritamanah punastvam tadeva me rupamidam prapashya. So don't be afraid of having seen me in this dreadful form. Free from all fear and with a light heart, see my gentle form which is familiar to you. Ghoram idrik mama rupam drishtva te vyatha ma bhavatu. So ghoram, dreadful. Idrik, this sort of dreadful mama rupam form of mine, drishtva, having seen, te vyatha ma. So don't get afraid, don't get perturbed having seen me in this dreadful form. Vimudha bhavaha cha ma. So completely get free of this ignorance and this feeling of heaviness and confusion and all these things. So be free from all those things. Tvam vyapeta bhihi Pritamanaha me tat eva idam rupam punah prapashya. So, tvam vyapeta bhihi. So, which is like free from fear and, don't be afraid. Having got rid of your fear, Pritamanaha, with a light heart, with kind of affection and like being composed, relaxed, with Pritamanaha. Me tat eva idam rupam punah prapashya. So see once again this gentle form of mine, which is familiar to you, which I'm going back to. So don't be perturbed. Mate vyatha macha vimooda bhavo.
माते व्यथा मां च विमूढभावो
Drishtva rupam ghoram idrin mamedam.
दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमीदृंहमेदं.
So idrik plus mama plus idam will become idrin mamedam. Vyapeta bhihi pritamanaha punastvam.
व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं
Tadeva me rupamidam prapashya.
तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
So thank you, Sangeeta ji. We will continue tomorrow with the last few shlokas of the 11th chapter. There are about 6 more, I think, in the 11th chapter. Then we'll do a quick roundup of the 11th chapter and possibly start a few shlokas from the 12th. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And then we will resume after weekend break. So thank you so much. Have a great day or great evening wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Om Tat Sat.
धन्यवाद.
Thank you.